It's Game 6 of the West.
Welcome to Game 6 of the Western Conference. You take a look at the Suns. Their season is teetering on the brink, needing a win here at home to force a... decisive Game 7.
So true, B.A. I mean, this is almost already a Game 7 for them. It's all or nothing time, and these fans are amped up for it. When you get this close to the finals, you're not holding anything back.
And the starting lineup for Louisville. They've got Cunningham, and it's Lanier in at the center position. Jordan. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Stockton. Fires at the elbow. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, that's two good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Lanier. Here's McHale. Louisville working the ball around now. Inside. Clock at 6. Got it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Down low. Louisville needs to get a shot off. From deep, Jordan. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Burke. Here's Burke to the left side wing. Siakam for 3. Sinks the tray.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Now here's Jordan to the paint. Here's Lanier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lanier's got his second basket.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. And Phoenix has possession. Stripped it away. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Stockton. Now Jordan. Pulls up at the elbow. It's deflected. And they get it back. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Here's Burke. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he can't bank that one in. The Suns lead by 4. Thompson left side. Lets the 3 fly. Burke, it's good. Burke's got 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to McHale. There's a screen. Stockton, pass to Lanier. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Jackson on the wing. Cunningham brings a double. Siakam for three. It's rebounded by McHale. Louisville trails by 5. To the inside. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Burke. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight. McDaniels is checked in for Cunningham.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Stockton. Still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Louisville shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Burke. It's rebounded by McHale.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup. That is just athleticism, working against that kind of length.
Releases from 15. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Back to Burke. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Driving in. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Thompson with it. Yet to see a basket. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Burke. 10 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Offensive rebound. Count the basket.
Yeah, great to see Jackson Jr. forcing the issue. Just taking what he wants inside.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Lanier. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Burke, the pass to Jackson. And here's Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson attacking. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. For Louisville, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. To the middle. Here's Lanier. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Lanier's got 14 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Wembanyama. The layup off target. The Liberty leading. And there's the screen. Tries the spin move. Jordan against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Jordan misses. Here's Burke. And the Suns miss again. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Liberty. Thompson with it. Jordan picks him up. Wembanyama screen. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And Louisville making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Burke. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Louisville.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Jaren Jackson out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Wembanyama, then it's Thompson, and it's Burke in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Thompson passes to Burke. Wembanyama, screen on Anderson. Pass to Wembanyama. He nails it, and we're tied. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
They get it back. Here's Cunningham. Siakam with the defensive effort. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Burke. Anderson covers. Back to Jackson. From deep. Knocks down the long J. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
Jordan's checked in for Louisville. The Liberty shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Burke. Now Wembanyama. Jordan inside, working on Thompson. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Jordan's got 6.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. From 12 feet, and there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Siakam.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Siakam against Cunningham. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass. Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Lanier. Now Cunningham. Over Siakam. And again, it's Louisville missing. Here's Burke. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Jordan. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Give him 8.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Cunningham outside. Shots good by Stockton. And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Timeout called. Louisville. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Stockton. Puts one up from 19. Jordan misses.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Stockton. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Jordan, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Stockton. Oh, it's stolen away. To the paint. Here's Jackson. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Stockton. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Stockton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. The Suns making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Now Thompson. No made baskets yet. Here's Burke. 3-pointer off the mark. Cunningham outside. Jordan, the pass to Sigma. There's a screen. Inside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Thompson. Here's Burke. Drives to the hoop. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Jordan.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Here's Burke. He's got 18. Pass to Turner for 3. Drops in the 3.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Stockton. Give him 8 points now. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. 4-3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. The Suns leading. Here's Burke. And he drives in. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Shots good by Stockton.
They're really working the paint now.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Burke.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
And Louisville making a change here. Here's Burke. Give him 20. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. And here's Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Lanier's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to McHale. To the inside, Lanier. Goes up again. Shot's good by McHale. McHale's got 4 points this quarter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Burke. With the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Facing elimination, can they even the... And that is going to do it for us.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And Louisville looking at who they've got. They've got Cunningham, and it's McHale in at the power forward. To the middle. Here's Stockton. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Burke. Left side, Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. And the shot's good. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
That is disappointing. He is someone they normally rely on from the line.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Stockton, pass to McHale. That one goes. Count it. McHale's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Burke. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And the layup is good. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Lanier, the pass to Jordan. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Burke. He's got 26. Jackson outside. And the 3 off target.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Stockton, the pass to Jordan. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. In transition. Here come the Suns. Pass to Burke. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Time called here. The Liberty decide to talk it over. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Stockton. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Stockton. The shot from 20 feet out. Off target. 8 for 12 from the floor. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Oh, Siakam with the block. Here's Burke. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves. Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
It's Cunningham.
My goodness.
Get you some!
Nice. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Now, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
The first free throw is good. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Phoenix. Anderson's checked in for Louisville.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to McHale. And here's Cunningham. Here's Lanier, covered by Towns. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Towns on a screen. Here's Burke, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Cunningham. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Phoenix leading by 13. Kicks it out, Towns. Here's Burke. He's got 40 now. Back to Towns. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Pass to Jordan. Pulls it from the top of the key, and that one drops. Jordan's got 10 points in the game. Here's Burke. Outside Eason. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Anderson. Louisville working the ball around now. Here's Lanier. And that one hits the back iron. The Suns lead by 11. Here's Burke. Here's Jefferson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Jordan. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 12 points for him.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Towns for three. Cat stretching the floor. My goodness.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 12. Puts it up from 17. Outside, Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powered down as the whistle blows. Three-point play opportunity.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
A different look for Phoenix. Turner comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Wallace in for Washington. Here's Burke. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Louisville trails by 11. Pass to Lanier. Fades back. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
There's a screen by Turner. Burke, the pass to Turner. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Jefferson. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Jefferson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. They set a pick. Anderson passes to Lanier. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Liberty. Down by 12. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Turner, a screen on Anderson. Pass to Turner. Tries a 10-footer. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the paint. Here's Leitner, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Suns making a change here. The Suns lead by 10. They swipe it. Pass to Leitner. Now Anderson. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Lanier. Oh, it's blocked by Mynba. Here's Burke. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
There's a screen. Marley passes to Leitner. Anderson for 3. Unable to get that one. Jackson down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Pascal Siakam out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Burke in at point guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Anderson gets the bucket.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Outside Wembanyama, fires from deep. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Cunningham. Jordan against Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And both free throws good for Jordan. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Burke. Wembanyama up top. Another three for Phoenix.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Jordan up top. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Burke.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Jordan high post, working on Thompson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Pass to Jordan. To the paint. Tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The open shot, Siakam. Again, Phoenix. Good for two.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Thompson against Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Siakam. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Louisville trails by 18. Jordan with it. Shoots over Thompson. Jordan misses. Thompson goes, and another dime for him.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's Burke, covered by Jordan. Wembanyama, screen on Jordan. And Burke, here we go. Wembanyama. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hello, everyone. Which one? And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Burke. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And for the Liberty, Jordan is out there with Stockton. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Kevin McHale. And it's Lanier in at the 5 roaming the paint. You look at Louisville. They've got the advantage here in Game 7, playing in front of their fans on their home court.
Yeah, no excuses. They have a chance to punch their ticket to the finals here at home. What more motivation do you need?
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Stockton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And slam dunk by Burke.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the shot goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside, Jordan. That shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Stockton with it. Burke covering. Pass to Lanier. And stolen by Wembanyama. Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McHale outside. Trying to end the drought. And Jordan with the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's Burke. And it's blocked by Jordan. Stockton against Thompson. To the inside. Jordan uses the glass to finish the layup.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with the Liberty head coach. Wemby came up and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's Burke. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, misses off the left eye. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Liberty, trailing by 5. Here's Jordan. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And slam dunk by Burke.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And now the first timeout called here for the Liberty. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Here is Stockton. Pass to Lanier. Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Wembanyama finds Burke. Wembanyama, a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double him with Stockton. Siakam for 3. Drills it from outside.
This is an evolving part of Siakam's game. Everyone wants to see him get more confidence at the arc.
They get the rebound.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Louisville, they've gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. McDaniels is checked in for Cunningham. And McHale drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And slam dunk by Burke.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Burke with it. Stockton's on him. Siakam, a screen on Stockton. Here's Burke. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Stockton kicks to Jordan. Good on the triple. Jordan's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Stockton dishes to Jordan. And stolen by Thompson. The finish. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now a timeout called by the Liberty.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Towns, he's checked in for the Suns. And here are the Liberty now. 4-point game. Here's Jordan. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Stockton. Now here's Burke, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McHale, the basket is good, the assist from Stockton.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Johnson, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. Phoenix leading by 4. Burke looking over the floor. Jackson has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Jordan outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the Suns making a change here. Wallace is checked in. McDaniels against Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to McHale. Over Jackson. McHale misses.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Outside, Towns. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Stockton kicks to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
And the Suns making a change here. Battier's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Towns. Jackson, a screen on Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels. For Phoenix, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses. Leitner's check in for Louisville. And he's good on the second. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's McDaniels. Pass to Lanier. Here's Leitner, guarded by Jackson. Here's Lanier. Just 3 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Here's Towns. And again, it's the Suns missing. Louisville trails by 13. McDaniels passes to Anderson. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Leitner. He's guarded by Battier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you can't give up those freebies. Leitner just too good from the line.
Louisville shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And one thing about Leitner, he really does a great job of using his size, especially when it comes to looking to score inside.
Washington's checked in for Jackson. So he gets them both. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Battier. Here's Towns. It's blocked. Wallace against Anderson. Down low. Here's Leitner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Marley. Leitner out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Anderson, and it's Lanier in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Suns, Wembanyama is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Burke. Then it's Thompson, and it's Battier in at the 3 slot. Here's Lanier. Back to Anderson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Out to the wing. Wembanyama finds Burke. Bangs home the trifecta. Burke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Anderson passes to Leitner. Takes the 3. A rebound by Washington. Phoenix leading by 12. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Leitner. Stolen by Thompson. Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Timeout called, Louisville. The Liberty making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And for the Suns, Jackson, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Shane Battier. Here's Lanier. Pass to Anderson. Here's Lanier to the paint. Here's Cunningham. Louisville needs to get off a shot. Marley no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Burke kicks to Siakam. Shot from 16. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Lanier, the pass to Cunningham. And here's Marley, covered by Siakam. Clock is at 3. Here's McDaniels. Here's Lanier. Banked in off the glass. Lanier's got 6.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Siakam passes to Wembanyama. Siakam misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Lanier. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Here's Anderson. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Now here's Marley. Burke covering. Left side Anderson. Cunningham up top. Over Thompson. Cunningham's shot is off. Suns leading by 14. Wembanyama finds Thompson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You look at Burke, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Jordan, he's checked in for Marley. For Louisville, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Jordan dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Cunningham. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Back to Burke. Thompson, a screen on Anderson. Here's Burke. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Burke.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And that one drops for him. Lanier's got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Siakam against McDaniel. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Jordan. Cunningham on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and Cunningham is an elite offensive player, a guy who can score in bunches and does a little bit of everything for his team.
That's good from Cunningham. Stockton's checked in for Louisville. And the Suns also making a change. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Jackson. He hits both from the stripe. Suns leading by 10. Wallace outside. Back to Burke. Siakam kicks to Wallace. No good on the 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Stockton, good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stockton's got it back down to within single digits for the Liberty. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. For 3, Siakam. They get it back. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Thompson kicks to Wallace. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Cunningham finds Stockton. Jordan against Wallace. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Cunningham passes to Jordan. Back to Cunningham. Outside, Jordan. The teardrop falls in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Siakam, that's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
McDaniels outside. Pass to Cunningham. Jordan outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The tray. Wallace misses. Louisville trails by 12. Stockton looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stockton's got 6.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. And Louisville making a change here. McHale's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Turner's checked in for Siakam. Jefferson comes in for Thompson. And it's Case and Wallace in for Burke. Wembanyama outside. The step back jumper is good. 12 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
To the middle, here's Lanier. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Stockton with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Jordan's shot is off. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Wallace the pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Over Lanier. And it's Phoenix scoring again. And here are the Liberty now, trailing by 17. Jefferson against McHale. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Turner. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by McHale. 16 points for Jordan.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Tari Eason's checked in for Wallace. And Johnson subbed in for Case and Wallace. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Louisville trails by 18. Cunningham outside. Pass to McHale. Jordan outside. Shoots over Turner. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Phoenix Suns.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doot-doot. Doot-doot. You guys hear that? Doot-doot.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Doot-doot. Doot-doot.
And looking at where Louisville stands in the series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. Louisville trails by 20. We've got McHale. Stockton is out there with Jordan. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Lanier in at the 5 down low.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And for the Suns, Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Burke in at the point guard. Here's Wembanyama. John Stockton making his last shot. Wembanyama lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 24.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For Louisville, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Thompson. Stolen by Stockton. The kick out to Cunningham. And here is Jordan. And there's the drive. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Jordan. 21 points in the game. Cunningham outside. The shot from the low post is good. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Siakam kicks to Burke. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Cunningham. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wembanyama. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Burke. Count it. Burke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Now a timeout called by the Liberty. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You look at Burke, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Louisville trails by 16. Outside Jordan. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Siakam. It's deflected. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Burke. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's now 26 points for money.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Pass to Siakam. Launches a three. Burke can't get it to go. For Louisville, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And the rejection by Jackson. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Jordan. He's got 21. Shoots it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Burke with it. He's against Cunningham. Pass to Siakam. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Goes back up. Tipped away. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 8.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Here's Stockton. Lanier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Towns, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Shane Battier subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Burke. 26 points for him. Jackson kicks to Burke. John Stockton with the rebound. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Liberty. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Lanier. Back to McHale. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. McHale's got his second basket of the night. Here's Burke. And the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some changes for Phoenix. P.J. Washington comes in for Towns. And it's Johnson in for Shane Battier. Here's Stockton, and he makes that one. Stockton's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And a wide open look for Siakam. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside, McHale. Stockton kicks to Cunningham. Jordan, right side. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Louisville. And for the Suns, Turner's checked in for Siakam. Tari Eason comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Jefferson in for Cameron Johnson. Here's Burke. John Stockton making his last shot. Washington with the screen on Stockton. Burke kicks to Washington. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. McDaniels against Eason. McDaniels dishes to McHale. Pass to Stockton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns leading by 12. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Suns here with a different look. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Turner. Jaren Jackson comes in for Washington. Siakam is checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in for Jefferson. Now here's Burke, and he has 28 points for the game. Clock at 6. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Jordan outside. Louisville, no good that time either.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Siakam for 3. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 8th assist here tonight. Jordan outside. Second shot opportunity. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Stockton outside. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And Siakam has it in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Burke. There's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Burke's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
And it goes down 2 points.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Now here's Burke. He's got 31. Wembanyama finds Burke. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wembanyama's got 26. Stockton outside. 18 feet out. Good work there as it goes.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Burke with it. They double him with Stockton. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stockton with no one around him. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Here's Burke. Count the basket. Burke's got 33.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
McDaniels kicks to Stockton. Here's the screen. Stolen by Thompson. Burke with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Siakam, that's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Some changes for the Liberty. Cunningham, he's checked in for McCain. Marley comes in for Jordan. And it's Anderson in for John Stockton. Now here's Burke. 33 points for him. Wembanyama, a screen on Anderson from outside the arc. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Burke. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter. Down low. Here's Lanier. Good defense by Wembanyama. And so it's the Phoenix Suns controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. McDaniels is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Sigma in at the center position.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And it's Burke with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Anderson with the double team. Jefferson with the three. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Cunningham. Louisville getting another chance here.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Phoenix. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Turner. Pascal Siakam comes in for Tari Eason. That's Thompson in for Richard Jefferson.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Phoenix leading by 20. And here is Burke. Wembanyama outside. That three off the mark. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Sigma. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. Here's Burke. Wembanyama. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Anderson with the double team. Here's Wembanyama. He can't get it to go. Louisville trails by 20. McDaniels left side. Cunningham on the wing. Anderson's shot is off. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
For Louisville, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's the teardrop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
McHale's checked in for McDaniels. Here's Wembanyama. Siakam passes to Burke. Kicks it out to Siakam. The offensive rebound. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but it's defensive. Please.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now Burke. Wembanyama, a screen on Anderson. 3 on the clock. Wembanyama passes to Burke over Anderson. Burke can't get it to go. Louisville trails by 21. Jordan down low. Working on Thompson. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's up to 25 points for Jordan. Wembanyama outside. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
Not
Taking a look at Phoenix, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. We've got Pascal Siakam, Wembanyama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Thompson, and it's Burke in at the point. Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brunson with a double team. Burke, the pass to Thompson. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Love. They get the rebound. Minnesota shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
From deep, Johnson. Another miss by Minnesota. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Count it. Burke's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Outside Bane. Back to Jokic. And the... dunk by Jokic.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bane with a nice dish here.
Here's Burke on the take. That shot, no good. Love with the defensive effort.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Burke. That three's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You cannot let Kevin Love get positioned like that. He is too good on the glass.
Here's Burke. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Mynba screen. Burke, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Blocked!
What? A block by Kevin Love? Okay, making sure it's all ball too.
Bane, no good. And Mynba has the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And it's Burke missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And the basket by Bane.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Burke, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Siakam, covered by Johnson. Siakam, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 5 now.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
No one covering.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen by Love. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
And there's that signature rim protection from Jackson Jr., making his presence felt.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Burke. Outside Wembanyama. Jackson outside. Launches it from deep. And it's Burke missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
From 10 feet away. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Suns trail by 6. Three-pointer. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Bane. He's got 5. Right side, Brunson. Over Thompson. And it's Brunson missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Burke on the wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Pass to Love. Here's Jokic. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The Suns have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Out to Thompson. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the Suns get another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And this is who's leading the charge. Minnesota shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Wembanyama. Thompson out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Burke in at the point.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Cassell. Shot clock at 5. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Cassell. No points so far. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Burke. He's got 16. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Burke. Now here's Wembanyama. Buries it down low. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Wembanyama following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pulls up. The ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And Minnesota making a change here. Baines checked in, and Allen gets it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Love. Allen against Thompson. Now here's Bane. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Butler on the wing. Allen, the pass to Bane. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bane's got 7 points.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Bane, the pass to Allen. And here's Love, defended by Thompson. Love inside, working on Thompson. Love, that's good. He's got 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Butler passes to Bane. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Burke. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside Bane. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Burke offline with a 3.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Wembanyama screen. And Burke, here we go. The shot won't fall. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-4 run. Siakam against Butler. On the wing, Bane. He's got 9. The putback. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Burke. Wembanyama, screen on Bane. Lets it go from deep. Burke, it's good. Burke's got 8 here in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Launches it. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Bane. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. Shoots over Siakam. And Love with the basket on the assist from Butler. Love's got 12 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And there it is for him. Minnesota leading by 3. Now Allen. Outside Bane. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Burke. There's the drive. Thompson outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Allen outside. Love inside. Defended by Jackson. Love passes to Bane. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Bane. He's got 9. Pass to Love. A good look from Bane. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Bane's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Sinks it from distance.
When a shooter like Bane gets in a groove, it can be trouble. He's just going to keep attacking you and keep on scoring.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Bane, the pass to Love. Shoots over Jackson, and it's Love missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
And it's tied up with that one.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Brunson to the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Stolen by Bane. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Stolen by Wembanyama. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Wembanyama's got 16 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Love passes to Bane. Brunson surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Third is Jalen Brunson.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Phoenix making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. From the line, again Phoenix, good for 2.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Jefferson, pass to Johnson. And stolen by Bane. To the inside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wembanyama, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Robbed. Takes the 3. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Wembanyama, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front, leading by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie? This is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yeah.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Here's Brunson. Kevin Love out there with Johnson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Jackson, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Love. Outside Johnson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wembanyama screen. Thompson against Bane. Thompson, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Thompson. Jackson, the screen. Unloads from 13. Count that one. That's 7 points for Amen Thompson. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Johnson. The three from Bain. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Bain's gone, only 2 of 7 from outside the arc. Siakam outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Burke. He's got 21. The Suns need to get off a shot. Siakam, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Jokic. Inside, Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Both free throws good from Brunson. The Suns leading. Thompson outside. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Wembanyama, guarded by Bain. The 3 is up. Wembanyama, no good.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
One way we've seen Pascal Siakam grow, getting to the line. It's a big part of his game now.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
Towns, he's checked in for the Suns. That one's no good. The Timberwolves trail. Jokic passes to Bain. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Jokic shot is good. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Burke. Yep, count it. Burke's got 23.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jackson, the pass to Burke. Jackson outside. And here is Thompson. Misses the 3. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Jokic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Back to Burke. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 25.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Bain. From deep, Johnson. Towns with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Burke. Covered by Love. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Both good from the line that time. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. And Minnesota has possession. Outside Bane. Back to Brunson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Jokic. And he drops it in from the low post. Jokic has got 22 points.
Look at Love being patient with the ball, checking for anyone with a better shot on the floor.
Burke, the pass to Washington. No good with the triple.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Ooh, Brunson throws it down. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Allen's checked in. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Suns trailing. Here's Burke. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 29 now.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Jokic against Wembanyama. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pass to Johnson. Back to Brunson. Jokic the screen. And another three from Minnesota.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Outside Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Outside Brunson. Allen a screen. Brunson passes to Love. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Jackson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Burke. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now here's Thompson. Back to Burke. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
It's both from the stripe. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Allen. Now here's Love, defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Love. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Burke, covered by Jokic. Siakam for 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 8 now. Brunson against Jackson. To the inside. Stolen by Siakam. Burke on the wing. Fires for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Burke's got 13 in the second half.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Phoenix making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 5. Brunson passes to Love. Fades away. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You don't want to give Love too much breathing room. He can shoot from just about anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Wembanyama from behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Burke from outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Brunson. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Brunson gets it done.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And it's Burke missing.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And Brunson, here we go, uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Here's Burke, and he jams it home with authority. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love. Showing still got a little bit of bounce.
Burke on the wing. Brunson defending. 5 on the clock. Left side, Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wembanyama's got 28 points for the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Cuts off the pass. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And so in the game for the Suns, Jackson out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Burke in at the one.
Good physicality from him in the second half, earning more trips to the line.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Thompson with a steal. Here's Burke, guarded by Bane. Burke on the wing. Up top, Jackson. And it's Bane with the rebound. And it's Bane with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Jokic. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Burke. Allen defending. Now Easton. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Burke, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Armstrong, he's checked in for Allen. Wembanyama's checked in for Phoenix. Siakam comes in for Eason. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
As always, Ali, we thank you. Pass to Bane. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The free throw dropped for Jokic. Both shots good from the strike. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Armstrong. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. The Timberwolves making a switch here. That one drops. He ties it up. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Wembanyama. McGinnis with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Jokic. Here's McGinnis. He's covered by Siakam. McGinnis, the pass to Armstrong. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic to take the lead. And Burke pulls it down.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Siakam outside. They get it again. Wembanyama. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, got a piece of it. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the bucket is good. Jokic has got 34.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to McGinnis. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, great to see Jackson Jr. forcing the issue. Just taking what he wants inside.
Here's Armstrong, defended by Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Burke. Finished off the break. Burke's got 47 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Armstrong passes to Bane. Off the mark there with a 3.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Doherty, the pass to Armstrong. Here's Doherty. Here's Burke. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Burke, the pass to Wembanyama, and it's good. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 16 points here in the second half.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Jokic against Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bane. Puts up a deep 3. It's Hauled in by Mynba. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Burke. Thompson with a screen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Burke. Pass to Wembanyama. And he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 39.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Jokic against Wembanyama. Jokic passes to Bane. Takes a three. Offensive board. Doherty. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Burke. Now Wembanyama jacks up a three. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Outside Brunson. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Burke. Jackson. It's money from deep.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Jokic up top, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Jokic the screen. No good from three. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Burke. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Bane. Beyond the arc. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Suns.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And what a huge performance it was for money.